Hi guys, welcome back to Cocktails and Culture podcast with myself, Brigethia Arai.
And I'm Benjamin Coy.
And we are so happy to be back for season 2.
Welcome back, season 2. Yes.
Oh my god, it's been a couple of weeks.
It's a couple of weeks, child. I feel like it's been 6 months. So much has happened since we last recorded.
I know.
Wow.
It's been a minute, guys.
Too long now.
Did you guys like the season finale episode?
Yes. Let us know what y'all think about that finale.
Yeah, that was the first time having guests on finale. And we got a lot in store for you guys for season 2, so we're super excited about that.
Absolutely.
There's lots going on.
A lot is happening. So.
Before we get into what we've been into while we were off, let's get into the drink.
Let's get into this drink, which the tables have turned, y'all. Brigethia actually put this drink together, and might I say, you did your thing. It's delicious. What's in it, babes?
It is tequila with fresh watermelon, watermelon juice. Actually, if you guys want the recipe, you should go follow us on Instagram. Yes. And you'll see the full recipe so that you can make this at home while you watch us. Period.
Cocktails and Culture Pod on Instagram. And we're also on, of course, TikTok.
Yes.
That is
Cocktails and Culture Pod.
And then the TikTok is, not TikTok, the Twitter is WeAreCC Pod.
Yes.
So follow us, join the conversation, and yeah.
Let's get into it.
So.
So what have you been doing on this break that we've had?
Child, I've really been at work, honestly and truly. I have been working, and I mean like that 9 to 5 work. Got some really big projects that was happening at work in the break, which we finally launched it, so that was really, really great. So I'm really proud of that. I am looking forward, however, to the winter break so that I can take a break. But yeah, I've been doing a lot. I went to see some family for Thanksgiving, missed them, that was fabulous. And yeah, what about you?
I feel like I'm kind of doing the same, I guess. I've been definitely...
You got the stamp on that passport, though. Let's talk about that.
Oh, I did. Oh, I forgot. Oh, duh. Wow, I forget that. Oh, yeah, so I went to Jamaica.
Yes.
Yes, for my best friend's birthday. Shout out to you, Tanika.
Shout out to Tanika.
For her birthday to Montego Bay. It was so much fun. It was like a nice best friend's getaway. So that was nice. Something to do. And then after that, I think, same as you, just been working hard. And we've been kind of brainstorming and doing behind the scenes for a podcast, trying to figure out, what's next.
And preparing for season 2, y'all. We are prepared for season 2. I hope you're prepared for season 2.
I've been recording, but we've been working hard to continue to elevate every season.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I just been working on that, working on like personal branding stuff and all of that. So we have a lot in store for you guys.
It is the season of giving. So we will be giving you a lot.
We will.
So be ready and stay tuned. Get ready to keep. So we are coming off of the royal wedding. And no, I'm not talking about the prince and princess of England or whatever European country you are thinking I'm talking about. I'm talking about the royal wedding of Portia and Simon Guobadia. I don't want to butcher nobody's last name. So Simon and Portia from the Royal Housewives of Atlanta, and Simon, who was also on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. He and her got married. They were beautiful. They looked gorgeous. They had 2 weddings, actually. So Simon is Nigerian, I believe. So they had a Nigerian a Nigerian wedding, traditional ceremony, and then an Americanized, like white dress, walk down the aisle type ceremony. It was beautiful. She looked great. One thing Portia's going to always do is give a look.
Always.
So I don't even know why.
Right.
We knew she wasn't going to disappoint, and she did not. She looked so beautiful. The guest list, though.
Child, we could have, at this point, she should have invited us.
At this point, I was going to say that Portia, our invite got lost in the mail.
It had to.
Because everybody was there.
Everybody. I'm talking about every show you could think of on TV right now. Every person was there.
TV and streaming, baby. They were all there.
And to me, Portia kind of gives the type of person, though, that would literally just invite, like, everybody to her wedding. Like, she definitely gives that to me.
And I feel like I feel like it wasn't just an invite, though. Like, it was an invite, but, like, I also know you. Like, she knows all of that.
Yeah, she knows them, but you know, like, I know other people, too, but they all not come to my wedding.
But I don't think she would. True.
And I'm not saying, like, she can't be friends with these people, but it's just, like, everybody. Like, she had the whole Love and Hip Hop. She had all the housewives.
It could have also been a PR thing.
Oh, for sure. Because, I mean, People Magazine was there.
People Magazine was there. It was star-studded. Maybe a red carpet was the only thing that was missing.
Child, that's where it was to go. But I was, like, thinking, like, I think her Nigerian wedding was, like, one day, and then the next day was an American wedding. And I'm like, Lord, I cannot imagine.
And this all happened during Thanksgiving.
Right, that's what I'm thinking, like, damn, that's a lot.
Back to back to back.
But she ate that, though.
She did.
She ate that.
The guests delivered as well.
Not
I think so.
Everybody mostly, but...
No, I don't be talking about... Y'all gonna hop off my girl. I'm so...
Giselle, baby. It was giving Mardi Gras. It was. It was not...
Oh, my gosh.
The color was cute.
It was giving Mardi Gras.
But it was not giving, like, no.
But she looked, I think, I liked it though. Again, I always feel like, okay, maybe what she wears, I would not necessarily like pick out for her or want to wear. But I feel like it works for her. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, she looks good in what she wears. If that makes sense.
I think
in my opinion.
I think Giselle is obviously beautiful. I think that I just think she misses the mark with the fashion a lot of the time. Sometimes it's been so looks like, okay. But I guess she dresses like a preacher's wife.
Dresses, I don't know if it's a preacher's wife or just...
It just reminds me
of a mom. I mean, she dressed like a civilian. She does not, I guess what y'all are thinking is that she does not dress like she's on a reality TV show.
But she's on a reality TV show. That's the point. I'm not saying that you gotta be all in the labels and stuff, because it's not about that. It's just
about putting
like
it together.
It's about putting it together, and I don't feel like she puts it together. Like maybe she needs a stylist. I don't know if she has one, but
she does. You know her stylist. Kyle. He's the hairstylist and the stylist.
Oh, I feel like this her Kyle.
No. Kyle on the show that called Sharice a man or something. Oh no, he put his muscles up to Karen.
Oh yes.
But I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna say I liked her little pink dress.
You just like Giselle. He's biased.
And I like that color on you, Giselle. Only thing I will take away from that dress is my pet peeve is when a dress is illusion and it's not illusion. That little nude piece. Now it could be because, you know, black girls, they don't make nude, well they do, but designers don't, you know,
right for the
whatever.
Right.
But the nude is not like the nude skin tone of a black woman. So maybe that is the only thing I would change because it just looks so weird.
Yeah.
But
I feel like that cheapest dresses, like when, not just her dress, but just in general, like when it's not matching that person's skin tone, like it definitely cheapens the look.
So designers, get your new fabrics together and make some new dresses.
Exactly.
That matches every skin tone, whatever. I liked it. That's the only thing I would change. Excuse me. I would also take off that headband.
Oh, I hate it.
And I would do a high pony, but like sleek. I mean, pulled to the back. That would make the dress. Because the dress was not ugly, I don't feel.
I just don't feel like it was, I don't know where she got the dress from. Because I don't feel like it matched the like traditional theme. Like,
Well, do you think Quad's dress matched the traditional theme? Quad's dress, I feel like I can go see in the storefront, and I don't mean that as like store bought. I mean it just looks like it did not look like it was a Nigerian thing.
And maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I mean, I preferred her dress more than Giselle's, like the style of it.
Next time you wear a gown, Quad, please make sure that gown touches the floor.
Oh yes.
That was, and I understand the heels are higher than whatever. Bring the heels to the tailor so that they can make sure it touches the floor. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but outside of though, those two. But everyone else I think looked good. And the American Wedding,
No, I haven't seen. Oh wait, the American Wedding.
That's what
people
kind
were
of
black.
Yes,
Okay,
that's what he had. And he looked good. People were saying she did have a little see-through moment. But I mean,
I think if you got it, flaunt it. I liked it. I think she.
And it's like Portia. I feel like Portia probably was like, "Girl, do you?"
Exactly. I know Portia said, "Do you?" Because y'all remember what Portia wore to Cynthia's wedding, 10-10-20.
Right.
Yes, she stole the show. So I know Portia was like, "Yes, girl, wear that dress." And Nene brought her mans.
Yes, it was good.
Looking good. I loved Candy's dress as well. I think
Yes.
she looked really cute.
Candy looked good. Nene looked good. I feel like all the girls looked good. Toya, she looked great.
Oh, yes,
she ate down her and her husband. They looked great. All of their friend group looked so good. All of the girls.
No one missed. Everyone did a high score. Yeah, they did. So, beautiful wedding, Portia, Simon.
Congrats.
Congratulations. So does that mean she's going to be moving to Nigeria? Or not that. Does that mean that she now has another house, another home in Nigeria?
Probably. I'm sure they said Simon got the bag, so I'm sure he got a house there too.
Shout out to PJ. PJ, wow. PJ is, wow. I'm so happy for her. You know who I'm talking about.
Daughter, right?
Yes. I'm so happy for you, PJ. Pilar? Lavish.
Right. So do you think Dennis was invited? You know, of course, she was trying to act like she just mixing up the families and everybody could come. You never know, child.
I don't know. That's a good question.
It probably depends on where they are right now, if they're cool or not.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I don't think Simon would want that.
Yeah. But on their show, when I watched, he was trying to act like the peacemaker.
Simon was?
Yeah, I'm cool and we're cool. And him and Dennis were fine. It was more so Portia being upset with Dennis. But
Then I don't think Dennis was invited.
Simon was
I get the whole blended family thing, because my family is blended. My parents are divorced, but my dad has a wife.
Yeah.
My mom had a husband, and we would all come together. It was. If you did not know my family, it was what is going on here? But they would all come together for the sake of me. They're really good at co-parenting. So I'm thinking, in that instance, yeah, it makes sense. But for a wedding, I don't know. That's a little different. To have your ex-fiance.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if I want my ex-fiance.
I don't want my ex-fiance there. Well, not saying that I'm gonna have an ex-fiance. Let's be clear on that.
Because I don't want to get married one of them. So speaking of weddings and engagements and divorces and all
You
those
getting married?
things. Huh?
You getting married?
Maybe.
Oh. You heard it here first, folks.
Exclusive. No, so speaking of that, Blair Underwood, the actor, him and his ex-wife got a divorce in 2021.
Okay.
And headlines hit this past week because he actually is engaged now to his best friend of 41 years. And mind you, he was married to his other wife almost 27 years or something like that. So everybody is that's crazy. People were saying how when you're dating someone and they have a quote unquote best friend and they we just friends. And then the other side of it is dang, maybe they found out they really wasn't in love with each other after all this time.
That's how I'm gonna go with. That's what I'm gonna go with.
It'd be like that sometimes. Though.
I hope that's the case. I hope there was nothing. Cause why did they get a divorce?
It didn't say. Actually, I've seen that she filed though. The wife filed. So I mean, it could be because he was creeping. It could have been she was knowing her, or maybe they just grew apart. That's a tricky situation.
That is very, because it's I don't know. I'm a friendly person, right? So when I put you in the box that you're my sister,
yeah,
you're my sister, right? But there are people out there that there are people out there that will have a sister, and it's just let me just give you my back pocket.
Oh, that happens all the time.
But 41 years of marriage?
No, he knew his best friend.
They knew each other for 41 years.
Best friend.
Oh, and they were only married for 20, you said?
27 years. I mean,
oh, okay. So they had already had a fling before. That's what that is. They have history. And after they got divorced, she was like, I like you now.
Like, obviously, I would not want to be with someone and then we break up because he's in love with his best friend. Obviously, that's hierarchy. But I will say that sometimes when people are friends and, you know, they were friends for years and then they both are like, oh, I just want to get something serious, I want a relationship. And then the whole time, even though people be scared to date each other because it's like, what if we ruin our friendship? But sometimes, what if like that literally is your person right there?
That's what I was about to say.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know.
I was about to say, that happens in movies all the time.
Right, but I think it's really something because it's like, you can have a best friend and like, y'all could both be just looking for, well, not necessarily looking, but you know, you guys want to have a serious relationship, you want to get married and all that. And then the whole time, it's like y'all kind of are with each other with one. You know each other, your best friend, you know everything about each other, you know each other's family.
Of perspective. That is literally a Hallmark Christmas movie that I just watched the other
day.
I think that
really could happen.
Like, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that is what happened and not they were sneaking around together while they were married.
Not. Hopefully not. Maybe they just were like, you know what? We've been hiding our phones for so long.
Yeah. We're in love. Let's do it. And we love love. So you know what? You go, Blair.
Go, Blair. Hope it was
and
positive.
The young lady.
Wish you the best.
Wish you the best. There's a bunch of love going around, girl. Girl. It's the holiday season. Okay, so I think the last time we talked, the girls had just dropped their cast photo. But ladies and gentlemen and my non-binary folk, the ladies of the Real Housewives of Potomac, they have returned.
They have.
And I will say this entire season, these ladies are working overtime. They are putting in the work. They're getting these ratings. They're stepping up to the plate, baby. They have brought the girls back from way back when, and they're working as well. Potomac, what do you think?
First of all, because I forgot that the last time we did record it was just like not even started yet.
No.
And
we hadn't even had a trailer, I don't think. Maybe we did have a trailer.
We did have a trailer, but that was really it. I mean, there's so much that has happened from the first episode up until Sunday's episode, this week's episode. Because I knew it was going to be something though, because Candace and Karen kept saying stuff on Twitter and all that. Like, this season, this 7:30, y'all going to really see what's what and who's who. I'm just like, oh shit, what happened?
And y'all, we are seeing what's what and who is who. The number one indicator though should have been that red in the cast photo. That bright red alarm. Yes. Please do not be alarmed. Shout out to Beyonce. That red gave it all away.
Yes, gave it all away. I will say, I don't know. I'm not liking the way certain things are going this season. I'm not.
And first of all, spoiler alert if you have not watched Potomac. So if you have not watched and you're not caught up or like you want to see everything in real time, just skip ahead a little bit.
Right, skip ahead. Yeah, so I don't like the way a lot of things are going this season. I think there's a lot of contradictions. There's a lot of just petty, dumb things, high school drama,
very
stuff. I think the season kind of started off going into a few of the ladies saying that Candace's husband, was making them feel uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh. So what just happened this season that I totally forgot about that. Right,
and that's kind of how it started off. That kind of set the tone in the beginning. Well, first I want to say I think it's a good thing for people, man or woman, to come forward if someone make you feel uncomfortable. If you were in any like situation where you were taken advantage of it under any capacity, like I think you should definitely stand up for yourself and speak out if you can, if you have like a person that you're comfortable with opening up to. But I just think they're not realizing the women, i.e. Giselle, Mia, and was that it? I think so. But Ashley, yes. They know that this is not something to play about. Like, this is not like, oh, let me just do this to make their life miserable. This is not like something, and then it's like you guys act like y'all don't understand why Chris feels uncomfortable. Nobody wants accusations about them.
But let's be clear. Let's be clear though. The only person that, well, okay. The only person that is insinuating that something like salacious and like legally or illegal happened was Giselle.
Right. But then she was trying to act like, well, no, he didn't say anything, or he didn't like do anything.
And that's why I don't believe it happened, because you keep...
Right, because you keep going back and forth. Even Robin was kind of like, girl, come on now. Like, seriously. Why even say something if... It's just, I don't know. It's just distasteful, honestly. Like, I feel like if something really happened and made you feel uncomfortable, say that. But, like, you're kind of straddling the fence. And you're making it like a weird thing. Like, I can understand that in the beginning, like Ashley, because she didn't know where Chris worked at the View, whatever. She didn't know that. So she's like, oh yeah, he just messaged me, it was kind of weird. And Robin like, oh, he works there. I think it's nothing wrong. Like, okay.
I don't think Giselle is fully aware I don't think Giselle is fully aware of the impact of what she's saying has, or at the time maybe she wasn't. I think if Giselle was trying to make this like a storyline, like if that's what I'm gonna believe. Always remember, always we're talking about the person on television, not the person in real life. Okay, because they do play character. There's no shade. It is most of their real life, but they do play it up, you know, for the TV. Right. So the person the producers are showing us, I don't think that she was trying to say anything like illegal or like rapey happened. Sorry, bad word to use, but I think that she was trying to allude to the fact that he was more of a cheater than like a Michael Darby person. That's what I think. Because she came to Candace like woman to woman, Barbara this is Shirley. I feel like if it was the Michael Darby situation that she was trying to allude to, it would have, I feel like it would have, knowing Giselle, it would have been totally different. I don't think that she was trying to allude to the fact that he made her uncomfortable in like I'm gonna, do horrible things to you. I think she was trying to allude to the fact that he was being a cheater, which both things are incorrect.
Yeah, because I feel like it's easy to misconstrue that what she said to meaning like because she said he made her feel uncomfortable or whatever. And I feel like it's easy to switch that up. I mean, Giselle's pretty smart. I think she knows.
Oh, so you think she knew that?
Yeah, because I mean, think about it. If I come to you and I say, hey, so and so, he said he wanted to talk to me. We went in the room, door closed, and I felt a little uncomfortable. And I was like, I don't really know about this. But I'm like, well, girl, why you feel uncomfortable? Like, what did he say?
Went to like,
and then you're saying like, oh, well, no, he didn't like say anything inappropriate. So then why are you even like making it a thing? Like, I don't understand. Even if you told Robin, because that's your best friend, right? So you just telling Robin. Robin never said nothing about it to nobody.
She told Robin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, if you're just gonna tell Robin just as your friend, like, yeah, girl, but then you try to bring it back up on the show once you see what Ashley was saying, and then Mia, girl, please.
First of all, Mia Thornton.
I cannot.
This season, girl. First of all,
tried it.
Her entire, because I didn't really care for her last season either. But this season, you really are doing quite a lot.
She's doing too much.
Too much. First of all, Chris was not looking at you.
Girl, production like Chris not looking at me.
First of all, let's give it up for the production. Because they be editing. It's the editing for me. That's always the funnest part. But then she said later in the episode, okay, after she first said that Chris was looking at her while they were at the whatever. In later episodes, didn't she say that he didn't do anything? He just was.
No, he didn't do anything. And then someone else, then Ashley come back and say that her friend said Chris touched her butt.
Well, why he didn't say that at the beginning?
Right, like what?
Where is all this?
That's what I don't like. It's like, what is all this coming from? Like, what is this? And I understand why Candace is upset, because it's like, is this some type of like agenda? It's just, I don't know. It's a lot going on. A lot of mean girl behavior.
A lot of mean girl behavior.
I don't like on a recent episode where they were trying to like act like Karen should have diffused something.
Let me tell you something.
Like, girl, what? You're grown as hell.
If people I don't care if you're grown
Right.
or 2 kids. I don't care. If people are fighting, I'm not a diffuser.
Right.
I'm a look and I'm a leave. Or I'm a call. You know, the coppers. Not really, but I'm not getting in between nobody, especially if drinks are flying. Karen had on her good, whatever she had on. Her wig was laid.
But my thing is, why do y'all feel like Karen should have said something?
I guess because Karen was in the middle.
Right.
And Karen's the oldest. And Karen is supposed to be her friend, Mia's friend.
Yeah, but let them tell her they her friend too. Why that's their fake friend now since Mia beefing with other girls.
That's just because Giselle and Robin don't like women.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, first of all, Robin, you're recording this situation.
Okay, let's really get to that.
Child, and the statement she released.
First of all, so spoiler alert, if you have not watched recent episodes. Okay, Mia and Wendy get in a fight. Over Peter!
Yes.
Over Peter. Peter comes to Mia and is like, oh, I got beef with Wendy. It ends up being null and void because Wendy has the receipts, whatever. Mia starts going on and on and on. Wendy, I don't know what Wendy said. Wendy didn't say anything that resulted in Mia throwing a drink in Wendy.
Wasn't it? It was something. I don't know. She said something about G.
Oh, she said, because Mia was like, when you should have told Peter you were coming down to Miami if y'all business partners and da 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 da. And Wendy was like, oh, I don't have to tell no man that I'm going anywhere except my husband. And then she was like, I don't know what you and G do, but that's not what we do. And then Mia threw the drink. Now, luckily, it didn't get on Wendy though. Like it really went over Wendy. But anyway, she threw a drink at her. Wendy then starts going off, as you should. Mm-hmm. If you throw a drink at me, baby, I'm finna read you up and down, left and right. So they're going off, yada 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 yada. But I think Mia leaves, right? Mia leaves, or Jacqueline takes her out, whatever. They come back. Mia continues. Wendy continues. She got
something on her too,
and then Mia throws her purse at Wendy, and I think it makes contact.
Yeah.
So, boom, production takes her out, put her on the whatever. But as this is happening, Wendy is continuing to talk back to Mia. Robin pulls out her phone and is like, Wendy, why are you being so aggressive? You're antagonizing, da da da. Like making Wendy look like she's the aggressor when really it was Mia.
Right. But then the other day, I think it was USA Today or whatever, Good Morning America or something like that. Robin was quoted and she was like, I was just trying to protect Wendy and trying to remind her like she's looking like the bad person in the situation. She has way more to lose than Mia. She's a professor. She's this, she's that. She's a commentator. She should be getting that. No, you was recording her because you wanted to have your own narrative and be like, oh, you need to stop. You're being an antagonist and all this stuff. Like, girl.
Which she did when she met up with Candace the next morning.
Exactly. Trying to show her. You want to use that against her.
And so my thing is, Robin, if that was the case, if you thought, also, sorry. Back to Bravo and their editing. Even though I do not condone Robin putting out that.
Okay, so I really was loving Ashley. She was really just doing it for me. I was just finally agreeing with her. But then when I seen the preview for the next episode for next week, I was like, it was basically like Ashley replaying a recording of Candace saying something like
that was Ashley or Robin?
No, it was Robin. It was Robin, but Ashley followed up with saying, bringing up the whole thing about Karen supposedly having a man, and she was saying like what Candace said, blah blah blah. When they both had that sit down earlier, like the first episode, and they were both talking about Karen allegedly having, like they both heard it before, like just a little kiki with friends. Why would you go back and just even say that? And then I seen on Twitter that clip that Robin was playing on her phone was from a live that Candace did when she was just talking like, please, all these women just be fake. It wasn't even that serious. She wasn't like perfect, like, you know, she was just on live. Like it wasn't that serious. It's literally a clip I seen, keep seeing it being retweeted and stuff. Like this is a live that, you know, Robin is trying to use against, but we gonna see what's gonna happen because they don't have to play with Karen.
We gotta dig it up. from last season where I said this is Robin's I definitely said this is Robin's season. I did not know what I was talking about, but apparently I knew what I was talking about. Robin is going to have that seat next to Andy at the reunion.
Yeah, she probably is.
Yeah.
But it's look from what I be seeing from all the housewife stuff and fans. I don't know. I think people are really like not feeling Robin. And then granted, the whole season's not over yet, so we never know, things could switch up a little bit. But I think Andy, because people were like, we already know Andy not even prepared probably to like, how's he even gonna really do this reunion? Like, they gonna have to talk about the colorism stuff, all of that. Like, that's
4 parts.
Exactly. So we gonna see how everything plays out. But I really feel like people are gonna be on him about like, we don't like Robin, we don't like this.
I mean,
like,
they don't like Robin. They don't like Giselle. First of all, they don't like Robin now because they never liked Robin. Because they never liked or disliked Robin because Robin was like just in the middle the whole time. But now they don't like Robin. They still don't like Giselle.
And definitely Mia.
They definitely don't like Mia. Wendy kind of like rose up just because, you know, now everybody fight with her. Candace is up there now. Karen is kind of just like there.
Yeah. I guess they're bringing more of the drama.
Yeah.
Robin said,
but they're not going anywhere. I don't think if any of the cast changes for the next season, maybe. I think it's going to be because they left, not because Bravo fired them. Because they lack. It's good. It's good for ratings. It's good TV. Yeah. Mia specifically is good TV.
I mean, Mia didn't literally. She was definitely the aggressor, but she didn't like punch Wendy or something. So you never know. Like maybe if people, because I feel like social media definitely does have power, and even with the Monique situation, like I think she said that she walked away, right?
Monique.
Yeah. Like okay, but I think sometimes people say that don't really be the full story all the time, because sometimes it'll be like, girl, they probably told you need to sit this one out. The same with like Portia and Candy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how like your former job, you're like, oh, I stepped away from my company, but it's like, girl, because you did some crazy shit.
They forced you. Right,
you kind of was like, you didn't really have a choice. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll just see how the rest of the season goes, because we don't know, child.
Andy could honestly do a reunion right now. I mean,
because it's many things.
We're not even at a mid-season finale.
But the way Karen going in, Karen, it's something else that's going to go down.
Oh, it's going to be between Karen and Charisse.
Yes, because Charisse, we haven't talked about Charisse, because Charisse.
Oh yeah, Charisse is back, y'all. But she's not a full-time housewife. She's a friend of who?
Giselle and Robin, I think.
But she hang out with me. Well,
Charisse just there.
Oh, you're right. She did come back as a friend of Robin, because that's when they had the first lunch. But Charisse is the original Potomac, so they just let her do whatever. But anyway, she's there. She's bringing the drama too. This season is just everywhere.
It's a lot going on, child.
There's a lot going on.
So outside of our housewife tea and all that, there's been a lot going on in the fashion entertainment world. If you guys have seen the last couple of weeks, Balenciaga released a Christmas ad, which was a children like standing on the couch with a bear that had like a bondage outfit on, which is linked to like
dominatrix and like leather,
like sexual things,
salacious things.
Exactly. But that is not only is that just like crazy itself because the child was holding it, but if you look closely in the ad, underneath one of the purses, there is a Supreme Court case that was specifically about child pornography. And girl,
wait a minute.
I just cannot. Like, it was like a huge case that was all about that. It was I should have took down the name, but of the actual case. But that's what the case was about.
So what was the creative direction behind this?
I don't know. It was like a couch, kids standing on top of the couch, like yay. They have like a pillow. I mean, they have.
But like, did Balenciaga explain First of all, why they invited kids? Second of all, what line do they have that's about dominatrix, and how does it involve children? And then how does it involve teddy bears? Like, there's so much happening in this that I'm just like totally confused.
I'm gonna read like a little snippet of their statement. We would like to address the controversy surrounding our recent ad campaigns. We strongly condemn child abuse. It was never our intent to include it in our narrative. The 2 separate ad campaigns in question reflects a series of grievous errors for which Balenciaga takes responsibility. The first campaign, the gift collection, it featured children with plush bear bags dressed in somewhat of a labeled BDSN inspired outfit. Our plush bear bags and the gift collection should not have been featured with children. This was the wrong choice by Balenciaga, combined with our failure in assessing and validating the images, the responsibility for the lies with Balenciaga. Their responsibility for this lies with Balenciaga alone. I'll just sum the second sentence up. The second campaign, which is like that, shows the, like, you gotta look closely and you'll see like the Supreme case. So it says basically, it was meant to replicate a business office environment, included a photo with a page background from a Supreme Court ruling, United States v. Williams, in 2008, which confirms as illegal and not protected by freedom of speech the promotion of child pornography.
So they said that we meant to have that in there?
That's what was in there. They turned out to be real legal papers, likely coming from the filming of television drama. The inclusion of these unapproved documents was a result of recklessness and negligence, for which Balenciaga has filed a complaint, blah, 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 take full responsibility. This is my thing. Why the hell do you even have those papers that Supreme Court case there anyways?
That's what I'm saying. What movie came out? What courts? What? Just what?
That's not a good enough excuse for me, because why is a child holding a beer with bondage?
That's number one. That's number one.
And then the case, it's like, so you really telling me that y'all didn't think that out? Like,
and
y'all that was just an accident. Like, let's be for real.
Let's please, expeditiously, please be for real.
Like, what does that even mean? Like, I don't even understand. Like, I feel like that's so dumb. And I feel like when you do, like, ad campaigns or any type of campaigns, it's like you thoroughly assess every little thing. Like, why would you just have a paper of a Supreme Court case? Like, what? An office environment. Like, what?
And then, why? But the first campaign, why are the kids... Okay, even if they didn't even think that the teddy bear was in a dominatrix outfit, wasn't there like stuff on the table? Like in front of the kids on the couch? There was stuff on the table that alluded to BDSM.
Yeah. So,
what in your head...
I don't get it.
...makes you correlate those together?
And it's also for a Christmas ad. I'm just so confused.
What? For a Christmas ad?
Yes. I don't get it. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it. I don't understand, and I just think the excuse is like, you're just trying to cover your ass. It's just like, I don't get it. Like, what, like, even if it was, it's still weird to have that case in there. Like, it's just weird. Like,
you could have had filler text. You could have printed out 100 pieces of paper with filler text and just threw it around. Like why was that case?
Why was that? That's why I just feel
you
like...
You could have had Brown versus Board of Education.
Right.
You could have had, like, if you wanted to be timely, we could have had Roe versus Wade. Like, we could have had some more, like, but that one? That's what I chose?
I wasn't feeling that. And then, of course, you know, Kanye had something to say about that, because he obviously has previous partnerships with them. He had the Gap, Balenciaga, and Yeezy collab, which now has ended, I believe, since he had those comments come out. And then he also is a part of Kim, because Kim K has a like a brand ambassador partnership deal with him. Like, she's been wearing since the Met last year. She was wearing like all the Balenciaga stuff for the past several months. So he was a part of that, and Kim even said it on the show. So, you know, he has multi-million-dollar partnerships with him, and obviously they've ended, at least the one that was just with him. They ended their relationship with him. So he made a comment the other day and was saying, like, you know, celebrities are not speaking about this Balenciaga thing because, you know, they're so controlled and that's inappropriate. But to me, it's like, Kanye, you're only saying something because they don't have a relationship with you. No. Because if they did it, you would still getting a million checks. You wouldn't have said a damn thing.
Or you would have defended it.
Exactly. So Kim K did release a statement. And to sum her statement up, she said it on Twitter, I think she posted on her Instagram, but she basically was saying, like, she's seen and she just, as being a mother, is just, like, disgusting, and she just doesn't understand. She had, like, this big meeting with their team to understand, like, what was the point of the ad, what is going on, and now she's reevaluating her relationship with them, which to me just means that they're still going to work together. I just feel like if you were going to end the relationship,
you would did it right then and there.
You would have been like, yeah, we're going to end the relationship. Now, granted.
Well, what other deals does she have?
Well, basically, I know she was doing, like, anytime she did red carpet, she was, like, when she did SNL, she had Balenciaga on. When she did, like, you know, those.
So they completely dressed her.
Yeah, they've been dressed her. So, like, a lot of celebrities or influencers, they get contracts, you know, with these big brands, and they're like, for however long, a year and a half, whatever, we're just going to dress you for everything. So that's why she been wearing the same
skin tight with the pointy boots.
Yes. And then she, during the recording of their new show, The Kardashians on Hulu, she was doing like a campaign, and she walked in like their show in Paris this past summer. Yeah, it was like a cute, like turquoise blue. Like she did like a really good, nice ad. I think they shot it in her house, and then she walked for the first time in one of their shows in Paris. So like she still has like the ongoing relationship with them, and I know she's getting a real good back from that.
No, she is.
So basically, that's why I took it as if that she's not gonna end her relationship with them. Like she talked about it with them and whatever. I don't know, but needless to say, it's like brands. I don't believe that this was like a senseless thing. Like, oh, they just made a mistake. Like, no, that's not a mistake.
That's not a mistake.
Because how are you Balenciaga, the Balenciaga?
And you don't have anybody who thought about this?
Hello, a sense check. I know y'all have a full marketing PR team. Like, I know y'all created. I mean, this is not their first time having backlash for like random different stuff, but like, it's just do better. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, it's just ridiculous, and it's like. It's just disgusting, honestly. Like, I don't even know how that would even happen. Like, I don't understand how that could even happen.
That's why we're all just like, I'm still confused. I'm still confused. I mean, even before the kids got there, I'm just still confused on, like, how does all that correlate?
Right, it just doesn't make sense. I would like to see the mood board that
like,
you had
yeah.
planning the campaign.
Like, where did that come from?
Like, where did it come from?
And then it's a Christmas ad? What?
Like, it's just a grown person doing it. Doing the picture with the bondage bear or whatever y'all were trying to do.
You know why, girl? Because, you know, them people, they know why.
Yeah, they did that on purpose.
They did that on purpose. That was not...
Wasn't a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. But...
Which is sad.
Yeah.
So, Lindsay, be better in the future, please.
Do better.
If there is a future for you.
Okay, so guys, we are at the part of the episode where we're going to raise our glasses.
Oh my gosh, already?
T-Pain.
Raising our glasses. It's our first raise of glass on season 2.
Yes.
Season 2. So, you go first?
Yeah, I don't even know why I just drank this. This is so delicious. I will go first. I want to raise my glass to one of my favorite musical artists, Duran Bernard. Just watching his career like evolve has been such a gift, and his voice is amazing. He deserves all the flowers that he's getting right now, and so much more. Recently he performed at the Soul Train Awards and killed it, and he looked amazing in that leather piece. That leather, I'll send you a picture. It's stunning. I ain't gonna hold you. You look good. So I'm just very, very proud of him. I went to his concert. He came to DC. Went to his concert in August. Very delicious, very good. And then me and my friend Michael are going to see him in New York. I guess this is the second part of his tour coming up in February. Anyway, I'm excited to see him. Love him. He's the best. So shout out to Duran Bernard. Keep doing what you're doing, babes.
Cheers. to raise a glass to the cast of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. And Rihanna, because she ate that.
Yeah, she did. At first I did talk my mess. I'll be honest with you.
You thought it was going to be like a little single, like a regular song?
No, I heard the song. So when the song first came out, talking about Lift Me Up by Rihanna, I was disappointed. I'm not gonna hold you. I was disappointed. Not because the song is bad, but because the last time that Rihanna released music, I was a senior in high school, and I feel like that is disrespectful. And so I, like other people, were waiting for a banger. I'm not gonna hold you. I was waiting for like Ponder Replay. I wanted to get a dance floor.
Someone said for Black Panther, I'm like, oh.
I see that's not I did not realize. I had to remember that the song was not Rihanna's song, even though it is Black Panther's song that Rihanna is singing. Yeah. However, if I were Rihanna, I would have put out, a project.
Yeah.
And let that be like the.
Yeah, I think those days might be over.
You think she's done with music?
I mean, I feel like she doesn't really. She's like.
Do you think the Super Bowl is her farewell? Because she already told y'all not getting no new music for the Super Bowl.
I don't think it's a farewell. I just think she's gonna do music when she wants to, and I don't think currently she cares about no music right now. But I don't think she's gonna be like, no more music ever. I think if the time is right, maybe she'll do a feature, maybe she'll do a project, but I think it's just gonna be on her terms. But yes, I am super excited about the Super Bowl. I forgot about that. That's gonna be exciting. But yeah, so I want to raise a glass to Black Panther cast because they did an amazing job.
Yes.
It was sad to see like Chadwick, like kind of that beginning. I was kind of like, oh damn, like that was a little sad. But I'm happy, like just the way that they continue to like honored him, and I seen his wife was at the premiere, and I don't know, I loved it. Like I felt like you seeing your family, like what they got going on in their life now, Chad? What did happen in the last 2 years?
True.
It felt real because it was like, oh, Chadwick passed away, so it felt like I don't know, it just felt real, kind of like this is really life right now, like this is what's going on. So just shout out to them. I love some of the new faces that are in the film, and I love that they kind of included another culture, which I didn't like, that we've learned so much about, and just like in that world of like Marvel and DC, all of those, like I didn't always watch those type of movies, but since like Black Panther, I've just kind of been like, okay, let me explore this more, because it's fun to be like in a fantasy and just see something that you like. I wish I could go to Wakanda or something.
Whenever y'all do this, let me go, please.
Exactly.
Jesus.
But I love that. I love like the superhero thing. Like I just think it's so cool because I never was really into it like that. But like now I'm like, the last few years I've been like into it because it's fun to see. But shout out to them.
Yes.
Much love and respect to Chadwick and his family. We just want to raise a glass to you guys because you did a phenomenal job.
Phenomenal job. But now that I know that you want to watch some superhero movies, I got you. Because every year when I was younger, Iron Man would come out either on my birthday or around my birthday, and I was like an Iron Man super fan. First it was Batman, but then I kind of fell off on Batman. But Iron Man was really like my favorite. So we have to get you into the Avengers.
Yes, and I want to watch like Avatar.
Yes.
All those.
Now Avatar, girl, I'm not sitting in a movie theater for 5 hours.
It's 5 hours?
That's what they said the sequel is gonna be.
Oh, hell no.
5 hours. I said that's almost a job shift.
But my uncle did have me watch a Black Adam, which is a movie.
Now was that good?
I feel like I need to rewatch it.
With The Rock?
The Rock, yeah. I feel like I need to rewatch because I may or may not have been 100% paying attention.
Were you in the movie theater?
No.
Where is it
He
streaming?
bought it.
Oh, he bought it.
I don't know. Ooh, I'm not giving away his tea.
No, I'm dead.
I don't know how we got that.
I just want to know where it was streaming.
I don't know how he got a little ad or something. I don't know.
We ain't gonna tell no secrets.
Let me tell you seats. But I just sounded like, oh shit, I went to the movies. But I don't know, just to speaking of movies, I feel like lately there's been a few, like there's been movies, like finally I feel like it's starting to pick up a little bit more.
What?
You know I've been at a movie shop. You know, I've been going. I've been going, so I've been trying, like I want to go see Till. I want to go see Ticket to Paradise with George Clooney.
Oh, how was that?
Roberts. It was so cute and it was fun, and I was like, let me just go because it was like a nice.
Was it funny?
Yes, it was funny. It was like a divorced couple. Finally, like, kind of coming back. Their daughter is like graduating school. She's starting a new chapter in her life, so they have to come together. So it was just like a funny, like, you know, like
what's the name again?
Ticket to Paradise.
Ticket to Paradise.
It was cute. It was a nice, lighthearted. I think Julia Roberts and George Clooney have a great chemistry. So it was fun to see them together. Like, so I've been going to the movies a lot lately, and then I know like Creed is coming up. I don't know if I'm gonna go see that though, because I feel like y'all need to let it go. Like. Okay. The first one was good. The second one, they're pushing it.
Oh, this is the third one that's coming?
Yes. It's like, hey, let it go.
We're doing a trilogy. The only trilogy we need is High School Musical. That's it.
True. But I think Whitney movies.
Oh, I'm gonna go see that.
But I'm really gonna leave Whitney alone.
I'm scared.
But I am nervous. But I think I'm gonna go see it.
Is this is her second biopic? Because the first one was on Lifetime, no?
Girl, that was. Yeah. Oh no, that was. I'm thinking about the Aaliyah Lifetime movie because that was just what that Wendy had did Lifetime. That was horrible. But
Wendy did an Aaliyah movie.
She wasn't in it.
She produced it.
She was like producing it. Yeah.
Did you watch Wendy's thing on Wendy's bio?
Yes. That was good. It was cool.
Yeah, it was.
It was good. It showed some other things I maybe have heard or didn't know personally about her. But
I'm definitely gonna go see the Wendy movie. I do also get scared because I don't know, like that's Whitney Houston. He please can't mess this up.
I just want them to let it go after this.
They're not.
Please let her just please. I hope they get it right this time.
They're gonna let her have a holograph or a hologram, whatever the little fake thing. The thing ain't for Tupac. They're gonna have that in Las Vegas next week.
We don't need more movies. I thought we already had a movie. I don't know why.
That's what I'm saying. I thought we did. Or maybe I'm thinking of.
I think that was on Lifetime though.
Was Whitney Houston in the Bobby Brown one?
Maybe. Cause did it? Yeah, I think they showed maybe something of her.
So then maybe that's what we're thinking of.
But it was another movie though.
That's what I know.
Cause I know that the girl Yaya, that was America's Next Top Model back in the day. She played Whitney. But either way, I want to go see that. What's a couple of movies that's coming in 2023? I am excited about. It's a couple of things, shows, streaming shows that are back on. I'm trying to get you to tune into. And we've been watching different shows though.
We have.
Next episode, we're going to talk about our show that I got you to watch, Buying Beverly Hills.
Okay, now I gotta finish it. That's a good show.
Yeah, finish that. Because if you guys have not watched Buying Beverly Hills, it's on Netflix. I love I like watching Selling Sunset and all the Selling whatever shows. I love those shows.
Did you hear they're canceling Selling Tampa?
Yes.
Are you happy about that? Is that a good thing?
We're not
happy about it. We're not feeling Tampa.
I
didn't watch it, y'all. I tried to watch like. I don't know, I go through these spells of taking a break from reality TV, and I started watching that during that spell.
You know what? I started watching I don't even know how I started watching Selling Sunset, but it was good, and I was like, okay, this is cute. And then, like, something about Selling Sunset really would just draw me in, and everybody I told to watch it, they were like, this is good, because it's like, they're selling houses, and you see all these beautiful houses, and you're like super inspired about it, but it's a little drama. You know, a little cute little drama, and it's good drama.
Something to keep us in.
Yeah, it's like, it's fun drama, so it just kept me in the fashion, the everything. So it really draws you in, honestly, if you watch it. And then when they did Tampa, I'm like, okay, cute, a black real estate, company, like this is cute. How they wasn't selling no houses.
That's what they were saying. Was no houses.
And I'm sorry,
more about drama.
you know, I am team black people.
Period.
Always. But like at the end of the day, y'all not selling houses, and like that's the whole point.
Maybe the point of their show was not to sell houses.
But it was supposed to be. So
that's what I'm saying. Maybe the point of their show is like we give them a drama, like Real Housewives of Atlanta. They're not housewives.
No, But that's how
Maybe
it's
they were
supposed to be. They're a
They're
franchise.
selling drama, not Tampa.
They're supposed to be a franchise of Selling Sunset. So, but then I think it would have been cool to see because obviously they're based in Florida. So obviously the houses are different.
But didn't they have different production companies though?
I don't know, cause I mean the Selling Sunset team, they were promoting the show and it's coming out, but I don't think the views were the same, and it just wasn't drawing people in as much as the other show was.
So with that being said, this is the end of our first episode for season 2. Y'all, we are so excited. We're so excited for the rest of the season. Please make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Yes. All the things.
All the things. Subscribe us on YouTube. Like, comment, share with your mom. Share with your grandma and your granddad. And make sure y'all comment and let us know what shows you want us to watch. So we can chat about it. And give us your opinion on what we talked about. Do you really like the Green Eyed Bandits on Real Housewives of Potomac? Do you? Did you like Portia's dress? Mm-hmm. Both of them at the wedding? Did you like Mimi's dress?
Right, what do you think about Mimi?
Wow, what do you think about Mimi? Do you think that Blair Underwood and his best friend, do you think they were seeing each other while he was dating his wife? While he was married to his wife? Let us know. Talk in the comments. Let's chat.
Let us know. Let's chat. We have so much in store for you guys, like we told you before.
Yeah.
We're super excited about this season. More conversations, more people. And yeah, we're going to get into some things this season.
We're getting into some things this season. So stay tuned, y'all.
Stay tuned.
And with that being said, cocktails and culture.
Clink, clink.
Get it from my baby boss, man. What's now?